In the heart of Zamble, whispers of Kofi's offspring rippled like waves on a restless sea. His children, born of many mothers, were now scattered across the land. Some revered as gifts from the gods, others despised as symbols of shame. Yet a prophecy lingered in the air, revealed by Nana Obesai, the village oracle. The children of the enchanter shall rise, scattered as the stars, bound by the skies. One will lead, one will betray, one will rebuild, and one will slay. The words spread like wildfire, igniting hope in some hearts and fear in others. Who were these children, and what destiny awaited them? Kwame awoke with a start, drenched in sweat. The dream was vivid, an image of his father, standing atop a mountain, surrounded by stars that flickered like flames. Each star descended, taking the shape of a person. "You must gather them," his father's voice echoed. For years, Kwame had avoided thoughts of his father. Raised by his mother, Queen Ioka, he had grown into a man of strength and wisdom. Yet, he knew the weight of his lineage, a blessing and a curse that followed him like a shadow. Now, the dream was clear. His siblings were out there, scattered and unknown, and it was his responsibility to find them. Amma, the hunter, deep in the forest bordering Zamble, Amma crouched low, her bow drawn. She was tracking a kudu, her movements as silent as a whisper. At 22, she was the best hunter in her village, a skill she had honed to perfection. But Amma carried a bitterness in her heart. Her mother, once a respected woman, had been cast out when Amma's parentage became known. A child of shame, the villagers had called her, and Amma grew up fighting to prove her worth. When Kwame arrived, his presence was met with hostility. Amma, bow in hand, eyed him warily. "You have your father's eyes," she said coldly. "That doesn't mean I trust you." Kwame spoke calmly, his tone firm. "I didn't come to fight. I came because we are stronger together. There's a prophecy." "Spare me your prophecies," Amma interrupted. "I don't need a family. I've done fine on my own." But Kwame persisted, and when he saved Amma from a rogue lion later that night, she grudgingly agreed to hear him out. Kojo, the warrior. In the blacksmith's forge, Kojo hammered away at molten steel, his muscles rippling with every strike. He was known for his strength, a trait that had earned him respect in his village. Yet, Kojo carried a deep anger, directed at the man he had never met. When Kwame and Amma found him, Kojo was less than welcoming. "So, the son of the great Kofi has come to preach unity?" Kojo sneered. "Save your breath. I've built a life without him, and I don't need you." Kwame stood his ground. "This isn't about our father. It's about us, about what we can achieve together." Kojo laughed bitterly. "What can we achieve, Kwame? More women to ruin? More children to abandon?" It wasn't until Amma challenged him to a duel, and won, that Kojo reluctantly joined their group. ESI, the healer. ESI was tending to an injured child when the group arrived at her village. Her touch was gentle, her voice soothing, and the child's cries subsided under her care. Unlike Amma and Kojo, ESI greeted Kwame with warmth. "I've been expecting you," she said, her smile kind. "You have?" Kwame asked, surprised. ESI nodded. "The oracle told me this day would come. I've seen it in my dreams too. Our journey won't be easy, but I believe it is necessary." Her presence brought a sense of calm to the group, though Amma remained skeptical, and Kojo kept his distance. Nana, the schemer. The final sibling, Nana, was not so easily found. Rumors of a cunning man with a silver tongue led the group to a bustling trade town. There, Nana was holding court, charming merchants out of their goods with a mix of wit and deception. When Kwame approached him, Nana smirked. "Ah, the golden child. Let me guess. You want me to join your noble quest?" "Yes," Kwame replied, "because whether you admit it or not, this involves you too." Nana leaned back, his eyes glinting with amusement. "And what's in it for me?" "Purpose," Kwame said simply. Nana laughed, but didn't refuse outright. Later that night, as he packed his belongings, his expression darkened. He had no intention of playing by Kwame's rules. The journey begins. With the siblings united, The journey to fulfill the prophecy began. But unity proved elusive. Amma and Kojo clashed constantly, their fiery tempers sparking arguments over every decision. Nana sowed seeds of discord, subtly manipulating the group for his own gain. Kwame struggled to lead, his patience tested by his siblings' mistrust. Only ESI acted as a mediator, her quiet wisdom keeping the group from falling apart. Their first trial came in the Forest of Echoes, a place said to reveal one's deepest fears. Each sibling faced a vision that forced them to confront their insecurities. Kwame saw himself failing as a leader, the weight of his siblings' lives crushing him. Amma relived the shame of her childhood, hearing the villagers' cruel taunts. Kojo saw himself consumed by his anger, destroying everything he loved. ESI saw a future where her efforts to heal were in vain, her siblings lost to violence. Nana saw his ambition leading to betrayal, leaving him utterly alone. Emerging from the forest, the siblings were shaken but more aware of their shared burdens. The Village of Shadows. The siblings arrived at Chika Village, a once thriving settlement, now eerily silent. Homes stood abandoned, their walls blackened with soot, and the air carried a stench of decay. "What happened here?" Amma whispered, her bow drawn as she scanned the desolate streets. Kwame's face was grim. "Our father happened." They soon discovered the truth from a lone survivor, an elderly man named Okoro, who emerged from the ruins. Okoro told them how Kofi's charm had once seduced the village's most revered woman, a priestess dedicated to the gods. The affair had broken sacred vows, and when the priestess bore a child, the gods unleashed their wrath upon the village, cursing it with drought and disease. "You are his children," Okoro spat, his frail body trembling with anger. "You carry his blood, his shame. You should not be here." The siblings were shaken, but Kwame stood firm. "We are not our father. We've come to make amends." "How?" Okoro demanded. "The gods cannot be appeased." It was ESI who stepped forward, her voice soft but resolute. "Perhaps not with words, but with actions. Let us restore what was lost." The siblings spent weeks rebuilding Chika Village. Kwame organized the villagers, rallying them with his leadership. Amma hunted game to feed the hungry, her skills proving invaluable. Kojo repaired homes and forged tools, his strength a beacon of hope. ESI tended to the sick, her healing touch mending both bodies and spirits. Nana, reluctantly at first, used his cunning to broker trade deals, bringing much-needed supplies. As they worked, tensions began to ease. Amma and Kojo developed a grudging respect for each other, while Nana, despite his initial reluctance, started to feel a sense of belonging. One night, under the light of a full moon, the siblings gathered around a fire. "Maybe we're not so different after all," Amma said, breaking the silence. Kwame smiled. "We are stronger together." For the first time, they felt like a family. But not all was well. Nana's ambitions simmered beneath the surface. While his siblings toiled for the village, he secretly met with Chief Weeksa, a rival leader seeking to expand his territory. "The village is weak," Nana told Weeksa, "but my siblings are strong. If you spare me, I can help you defeat them." Weeksa agreed, and Nana led his siblings into an ambush. The attack was swift and brutal. Kwame fought valiantly, rallying the villagers to defend themselves. Amma and Kojo held the line, their combined strength turning the tide of the battle. ESI, despite her gentle nature, used her knowledge of herbs to craft smoke bombs, blinding the enemy. But in the chaos, Nana's betrayal was revealed. "You sold us out," Amma screamed, her eyes blazing with fury. Nana sneered. "I did what I had to. This prophecy is a chain, and I refuse to be bound by it." Kwame, wounded but standing tall, confronted Nana. "You've made your choice. Now live with it." As the battle ended, Weeks' forces were defeated, but the village paid a heavy price. Many lives were lost, and the bond between the siblings was shattered. Nana fled into the night, leaving behind only bitterness and betrayal. With Chika Village safe but broken, the siblings pressed on, their journey now marked by loss and distrust. They found refuge in the ruins of Zambal, where Nana Obesai awaited them. The prophecy is nearing its end, the oracle said, but the path ahead is treacherous. The final trial came in the form of a powerful storm that ravaged the land, a manifestation of the god's wrath. The siblings were forced to confront their darkest truths. Kwame admitted his fear of failure, realizing that leadership meant embracing both strength and vulnerability. Amma forgave herself for her mother's shame, understanding that her worth was not defined by others. Kojo let go of his anger, choosing love and unity over vengeance. Esi, already at peace with herself, became the anchor that held the group together. But Nana, consumed by his greed, sought to harness the storm's power for himself. In a climactic confrontation, he unleashed chaos, forcing his siblings to stop him. It was Esi who made the ultimate sacrifice, using her life force to calm the storm and protect her family. As she lay dying, she whispered, "We are stronger together." Never forget that. The surviving siblings returned to Chika village, their bond stronger than ever. Together, they rebuilt the village, transforming it into a symbol of hope and unity. Kwame, now a wise and respected leader, honored Esi's memory by establishing a healing center in her name. Amma became a protector of the land, ensuring that no one suffered as her family once had. Kojo, embracing his role as a builder, helped forge a brighter future for the village. As for Nana, he wandered the land, haunted by his choices. Though he sought redemption, he knew that his betrayal would never be forgotten. The prophecy was fulfilled, but its true meaning lay not in destiny, but in the choices they made. The children of Kofi had forged their own paths, proving that even in the shadow of a flawed legacy, greatness could rise. Let me know below the comment section what your moral lesson was from this video. And thanks for watching this video, and also subscribe to this channel. Turn on the notification to get notified for new released videos.